welcome back to the Give and Go. Y'all like that intro? I'm your co-host Reynoso here with my boy
Soltero. What's up, guys?
Folks, it is the inaugural day of this crazy summer that is waiting for us with both the Euros and the Copa America. And today we saw the Euros start up with Germany baptizing Scotland 5-1 in the opening match at home. Bro, maybe there's a storyline shaping up already. Host magic in display.
Dude, Germany ordered the 5-piece chicken finger combo, and they murdered Scotland, man.
And they got extra chicken, bro. They got extra on the side.
There's only one thing to talk about in today's live stream, and it has to be German praise. This was German ecstasy here in Bavaria at the Munich Arena. What a game we just witnessed. But there was only one team in it, man. There was only one team in it. The game was over pretty much by the 20th minute. You could tell Scotland had zero replies after that second goal went in. We can go goal to goal. We can talk about that first half. We can talk about the second half after Scotland were already down a man, and they had to be for over 45 minutes. But there's nothing else to say other than Germany were pretty much perfect today.
Guys,
perfect.
Let me know in the chat, what did you guys think? What's your instant reaction to the game? And thumbs up this stream while you're at it. Let's get some more people in here to talk football. I completely agree with you though, bro. 5-1 is a crazy result. And the performances all across the pitch from Germany were just top notch, beginning with Florian Wirtz 10 minutes into the game, getting a goal to start off this match. And then Jamal Musiala, another one of Germany's youngsters, getting on the board to make it 2-0. And once that red card got called, bro, and Kai Havertz had that penalty, this game was done, dude. Done, bro. In the dirt. What else do you have to say in terms of the match? Let's talk about the match. Let's
talk about the match specifically. Again, we have to talk about that German excellence that was on display today. These first two goals, I think, perfectly epitomize the fluidity that we highlighted in the preview for Germany. That first goal, Toni Kroos commanding the midfield, has the ball at his feet deep in that midfield, spreads it wide to Joshua Kimmich, wide open. In that final third of Scotland, finds a brilliant ball to Florian Wirtz, and he hits it beautifully one time. Angus Gunn probably should have made that stop. Yeah. He gets his entire palm to it. It is hit low. It is hit hard. He can't put enough on it to keep it out. It goes in off the post, but just brilliant play from Germany, switching the point of attack to that right-hand side, and then immediately looking to top of the box for an incoming Florian Wirtz. It's perfect.
Would you be surprised to know that Kroos went 55 for 55 on passes in the first half?
Zero surprise there. I was literally thinking, first off, who's the man of the match? I do think it's Toni Kroos. I mean, we can't even really consider the second half because the game was done and dusted by that point. But in that first half, I cannot remember a single instant where Toni Kroos did something incorrect. So 55 for 55 makes complete sense, bro.
And then the second half, he goes 46 for 47. Only one misplaced pass this entire match.
Wow.
Toni Kroos is ready, man. He is ready for this stage and this scene and playing for the national team, and it showed.
It showed. And then in the second goal, we see the brilliance of Kai Havertz, honestly, on display. He gets a beautiful, gorgeous through ball from İlkay Gündoğan. And honestly, I thought he should have taken the shot himself. He had the edge off the Scottish defender, elects to hold it for a half second, and then drops it off to Jamal Musiala, who takes care of the rest. Beautiful little hesitation before he smashes it in the net. Germany up 2-0 at that point. But notice in that second goal, bro, it was a completely different set of German attacking players. That's what Germany have at their disposal this tournament. Pretty much 5-6 different ways to attack any opponent. And Scotland simply could not handle it that entire first half. Pathetic's not even the word to use because Germany smothered them.
Suffocated like a cobra, like just wrapping itself around its prey. The way Germany came out in this game, I thought, was such a big statement for how they plan on approaching this entire tournament, because we were questionable, and I know a lot of people were, about which version of Germany will we see. Obviously, I do think this is the weakest team in the group, but what we got so far was a team that's showing us zero concerns, zero questions. If they can play with this intensity and just equate that every single match, bro, this is a contender full through, bro. Like, they could be in the semifinals, finals, pretty easily if they play at this level.
And talk about the support that was in that stadium. Dude, the pre-match rituals and ceremonies that were going on, I was getting nervous. I was getting jittery. I was shaking in my couch, man, because I was like, anything could happen here. But the Germans, once they came out, I was like, oh, they looked locked in, man. Bro. They looked proud to be there. They looked happy. What a moment. The Euros in Germany, the first game in Munich. And Scotland did what they could, I'd say, the first 5-10 minutes. But it was so clear from the get-go that this was always going to be Germany's. And now just to kind of look at Scotland's analysis, again, there's really not much to say here because they got absolutely dominated this entire game, especially in that first half when it was 11v11. But I think all I can say for Scotland is they played their game plan. Like, I do think that they executed it because we saw in the first 15-20 minutes, Scotland set up a high line. It's how they played in qualifiers. So there was no surprises with how Scotland approached this match. Where they got it completely wrong was just individual performances, man. Like McGinn, Ryan Christie, Che Adams, they couldn't get on the ball, man. And again, the shape was fine from Scotland, but it was just the passing wasn't there. The touches were really sloppy and heavy. If you're playing against Germany in Germany, you have to be locked in. You have to be better. Scotland, just from an individual performance perspective, they just could not show up today.
And I do think from the emotional point of view, I feel like the moment might have been too big, bro.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I saw so many Scottish fans, like, before the game, I saw, like, the atmosphere they're providing outside the stadium, and they look so optimistic, so happy. But like you mentioned, once the game got set and once you heard that whistle blow, I feel like Scotland just realized, fuck, man, like, we're in for a long 90 minutes here, and we saw what just happened. So I think that's what ultimately ends up happening for Scotland is they just aren't sharp enough. The quality isn't consistent enough to be able to compete against these top teams in these big stages. And I think they just represent a team that when the bright lights are on, they do shrivel up a little bit, and it showed today. Thing is, I hope that they can bounce back from this performance in the next two matches that they have, bounce back from it, try to find some formidability in the game against Hungary, and then the game against Switzerland as well. Yeah. You just faced the toughest team in this group. Settle down, and maybe you can get it right. But for now, this is one of the worst starts to the tournament that you could have possible, bro. Yeah. And Scotland's in for a long Euros.
Yeah, it's Germany's biggest ever win at a Euros. They've never won a game by a 4-goal margin. They did today, winning 5-1. I think that just shows you how locked in Germany were and also how poor Scotland were. I think for Scotland, the only thing I could have wished more for them was I just wish they gave a little bit more fight. You know, that first goal, there was no closing down on Florian Wirtz. The second goal is just a bit too much last-ditch defending. It wasn't there. And then the third goal, it was pure clumsiness, right? It was just a really bad challenge from Porteous. Goes studs up, scissor motion. It's always going to be a red card. It's always going to be a penalty. So it was just defensive mistake after defensive mistake for Scotland in this match. I'm not saying I'm surprised by it, but I was just like, the opening match, I wanted to see more from them. I still think Germany would have won this game by 2 or 3 goals, but I just think Scotland could have gave more. But as you said, maybe the stage was just too big for them.
We have a super chat from Alejandro Tiburcio who says, who was that, Bayern Munich or Germany? I swear Scotland looked like Arsenal and Barcelona for real. The Twin Tens is such a good idea. I mean, honestly, I agree with all of this. The chemistry of the team today, the dynamic that they had between each other, and the two youngsters, Jamal Musiala and Florian Wirtz, just playing and showcasing their talents. What I really liked, at least in today's game, is that they don't look limited at all. No. Like, I would think that maybe one of them would have to adapt their role, but we saw time and time again Jamal Musiala showcase that incredible footwork that he has and just getting out of tight spaces and feeding the ball. And then Florian Wirtz getting the first goal in this match and providing to be a crucial part of the offense. Both of these guys are going to be so important and immense for Germany's success. They have to continue playing at this level. So far, so good. And I'm glad the Germany national team recognizes their talent. Is like, you know, I don't care how young they are. Give them the keys to the offense because they're so clever. They're so creative. They can make danger happen. And then once they get tired, bring on Fulkrug. Bring on some crazy. Bring on Leroy Sané off the bench, dude. Yeah, like, I really like what I saw from the German offense as a whole today.
Yeah, I think there's 0 zero questions going forward as far as how effective can Germany's offense be. It was why I was very excited to see them at this tournament, because there's so many new faces. They're so young, but they're so dynamic, as we pointed out in our preview and as we saw today. Germany look incredible. Now, I'll be super excited to see Germany get tested defensively now, because Scotland, even though they got a goal, had 0 shots today, right? Because it was an own goal. The ball was going lateral. You couldn't even consider it a shot.
Goals I've ever seen.
Dude, I know.
Chat, what did y'all think about that own goal? Let me know. That was one of the craziest own goals. Rudiger with an absolute banger, but completely surprised by what just had happened to him.
Yeah, so surprised. He didn't see it really coming. He just like flicked his neck, and it ended up providing the power necessary to put it past Manuel Neuer. What a bizarre own goal. I just wish it kept a clean sheet, because that just would have looked beautiful. 5-0, man, to start the tournament would have looked insane, but 5-1, honestly, just as good, especially knowing it's an own goal.
Let's get into the segments of the show. First off, I want to know man of the match. Who ends up being man of the match? Is it Toni Kroos with his incredible passing performance? Is it Florian Wirtz getting on the board? Is it Jamal Musiala? Is it a defender? Who is it? Who's your vote for man of the match?
Yeah.
Let me know, by the way.
I alluded it to before. I gotta go Kroos. He was literally perfect in that first half, and I didn't even realize that till you showed me that stat. But with the eye test with the stats, Toni Kroos is the best player on the pitch for me today, especially in the first half when the game was there to be won still. He showed up perfectly. He looked incredible. He looks here to win another title, bro. And I'm here for it. Toni Kroos, my man of the match.
I mean, this dude is literally just continuing the form that he ended the club season at. Just continuing it over to international level. The talent that Germany just got, getting Kroos back into the national team is so huge. I agree with you. I think Kroos was the man of the match for me because his passing was crucial. I'm seeing a lot of shouts from Musiala. I think Musiala definitely deserves a shout. He had a banger of a goal. Way to place that shot. Gundogan as well. Kroos had a shot at the Ballon d'Or if Germany wins the Euros. He definitely does have a shot. I agree with that. Neuer, man of the match without touching the ball. Leroy Sané was disappointing. So it sounds like Toni Kroos, yes. El Rey Velez says, what's up, boys? Toni Kroos, man of the match. I agree with you guys, which then leads me to my next question. Worst player on the pitch?
Worst player on the... I have to go Porteous,
you
man.
have to, right?
He screwed his team, bro.
Man.
Like, if he doesn't go for that challenge, I understand why he did it, but if he just keeps his head... Scotland could have gone at 2 halftime, 2-0 down. That's it. And still have 11v11. Maybe, just maybe they could have gotten one back and make the Germans sweat a little bit, but no, he just completely screwed them over. It was such a rash challenge, man. It was such a rash challenge.
Yeah, for Porteous, I think he's easily the worst Scottish player today.
Yeah.
What about for Germany?
Oh, there's no... You can't say that, bro.
I would say...
It was 10 out of 10 from everybody, bro.
I would say Andrik. Andrik, he had a yellow card.
And I liked his energy, but sure, I mean, you could say that. I liked Andrik's
Let's
performance.
see what folks are saying. Che Adams, Gunn. I think Gunn does have a shout as well as potentially one of the worst players, because I think he had a couple that he could have saved.
Yeah, he had a couple, man. But also, just another point for German praise here: 5 different goal scorers.
Damn.
5 different goal scorers, and I think it shows you the true fluidity that this German offense has. It's their best point.
Who scored the last one?
It was Emre Can.
Wow.
Yeah.
Emre Can, Füllkrug, Havertz. Good Lord.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, so I love it. And then let's go into the next segment, match rating. What would you rate the match, the whole game, what it encompasses, the entertainment, the quality, the goals? It's a 5-1 effort here.
Yeah.
Does this bypass the 8 mark?
I won't give it that. It was an absolute goal fest, and because of that, I'll actually give this a 7.5. If this was like 3-0, I would have given it a 7, but 5 goals and all high quality, 7.5, but this was not competitive.
Yeah, 6 goals total.
Yeah.
With the own goal. I'll go 7.5. It seems like the chat generally agrees. Angel says 8 out of 10. Jesse Villasana says 7 out of 10. Camille says 7.5 out of 10. Marv Tovey with a 9 out of 10. 9? What? A 9 out of 10 is crazy.
I can kind of get it, though, because it was really entertaining for Germany.
If you're a German fan, it's a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
It's a 9 out of 10.
So if you're just looking for a competitive match, not what you got, but you still got entertained for sure.
And so we only had one game today, so the stream is going to be kind of short, but let's just finish off with match previews as we look into the games waiting for us tomorrow. We have Hungary versus Switzerland, Spain versus Croatia, and Italy, Albania. Let's quickly predict Hungary, Switzerland. Where are you at on that match? First match of the day.
I want to see Hungary have the same offensive vigor that I saw Germany have today, if that happens, I think Hungary get off to just as good a start and beat Switzerland. I need this to happen, though. I think if Hungary show us that they're a little nervous in their opener, then I'll be a little worried that they won't be able to make up to that dark horse label that a lot of people have for them. So I need Hungary to perform.
Guys, chat, let me know, who do you have winning, Hungary or Switzerland? I need Hungary to win. I need Hungary to win because I stated that Hungary would end up topping this group, and I still do believe that, but I need them to get off to a fire start here at the Euros. Their first game, they're going to be nervous, and Switzerland is not an easy opponent.
No.
They have to work to get goals against this team, but I need Hungary to just completely show out. Give me a 2-goal advantage here, and I'll be happy. I'm going with Hungary in this match. Alejandro Tiburcio says Germany and Colombia manhandled USA and Scotland. I mean, yeah, both the same score lines, 5-1.
Hey, let's keep the USA at it.
Let's keep it European.
Let's keep it
European.
No, I'm kidding. I appreciate it, Tiburcio. I appreciate it.
Swiss with my boy Jan Sommer going to make it 0-0, says McDowell. There's no ties in football, only draws, says UK of Games. Every experience says, I think Hungary is being overrated a bit. I mean, we'll get that answer.
We're going to get that answer. And I think, honestly, I think a lot of people agree with you, man. So let's see what version of Hungary we see at this Euros. I expect them to come out guns a-blazing, though. I really do.
I feel like when you usually look for dark horses, you kind of have to, work to find them. But in the Euros, everyone is saying Hungary, Austria. Yeah. Hungary, Austria. And I'm actually interested to see which ones are actually true dark horse caliber and which ones are complete phonies, man. Ponies, dark ponies.
Dark ponies.
Chad is saying 54% towards Hungary, with the majority going towards Hungary. But that is interesting to see. It's very, very tight. Next match preview, which should be the more star-studded match of the day. Yeah. Spain versus Croatia, second match of the game. We're already getting some bigger matchups, man.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward to this match as well. Kind of similar to my Hungary and Germany anticipations here. I need Spain to just start off with a really good match here. It's not going to be easy, though. Croatia, we've seen the talent that they have. They also have a younger team just in general. So this could be one of those draws. This could be a shootout. But just considering that Germany got off to a really good start, if you're Spain and you want to be title contenders, you have to have an amazing start tomorrow.
It's just against one of the toughest international teams in the world. Man.
That's what makes tomorrow's really fun.
I have a draw in this match. I think Croatia shows up for this match. They know the mentality they have to have in these type of games in international tournaments. In Spain, I'm interested to see what version do we get, and also what players are really informed for the national team. I just saw a question: do we think Yamal Musiala starts for Spain? I think absolutely. He starts for Spain tomorrow, says El Rey Vélez. And then he also has...
Yamal Lamine. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, my fault. I
was like, Jamal. They have the first same name pretty much.
Lamine Yamal. Does he start for Spain? Absolutely.
I think so.
Absolutely.
I think he has to be the starter on the right-hand side, so you might as well.
Chat's going 70% Spain, 31% Croatia. I'm with it.
I'm with it. I just think Croatia's so experienced that they're very scary opponent, no matter who you are. Even if you're Germany, you got to watch out for Croatia.
Yeah, definitely the game to look forward to. And then lastly, the last match of the game tomorrow, Italy against Albania. Who do you guys have winning between the Italians and the Albanians? Albania looking for something special here, trying to get themselves in the dark horse category after a really impressive Euros qualification campaign. And Italy, man, the defending champions of the tournament. What version of Italy do we see?
It's so funny because I think the main media agrees that this Italy team is just uncertain. Yeah. We don't know if they're going to come out and act as reigning champions, or they're just going to be an average or a slightly above average team at this Euros. Spalletti, I think, is very aware of the headlines that are being made about his Italian team, and I think he's going to try and undo that. I think he wants his team to come out and kill Albania, and they almost have to. They have to, bro. They have to kill him. And I think it'd be the perfect way to announce yourself as reigning champs.
Ooh.
It'd be the perfect way to do it.
That's the only way.
I think it's the only way
because if they get any questionable result,
anything, dude,
I'm gonna be on that Italian ass.
Everybody will be.
I'll be eating baguettes and shit. They don't eat like bad. I'm not wrong food. Pasta. I'm eating pasta and shit, bro. Yeah. I got Italy winning this game. I do.
I have Italy winning, but if there's a chance for Albania to try and get the Italians' heads, it's right now.
It's right here. It's right here. Chat thinks Italy wins with an 86% chance and Albania to 14. I agree. I ultimately do agree with that. Those are the matches for tomorrow. And let's read a few chats here. Someone asked about our watch-alongs. We will be having watch-alongs. We're just out of studio right now, obviously, so we're having a little bit of complications dealing with watch-alongs, but we do plan on having watch-alongs for every single match once we get back into the studio, which will be this upcoming weekend. So watch-alongs will be happening, folks. Join us when we watch those games. Let's talk footy. Watch our reactions. I want to get y'all's reactions in the chat as well. We got some good football starting up. It just won't happen yet because we're out of studio.
Yeah. We have another question that says, will you guys be live after Copa America games as well? That is true. So after the last Copa America game, we will also be going live. We're doing both simultaneously. We're going to go live after the last Euro game. And then once Copa starts, we'll be going live after the last Copa America game as well. And also, bonus feature, we're going to be posting OFC Nations Cup videos as well. Those won't be live because those will be filmed at like 2 a.m. But they will be being posted on our channel. So expect OFC Nations Cup reactions as well.
Cody Lloyd says, I want to thank y'all for making me fall in love with football. Bro.
Cody, my friend.
Cody, thank you.
Dude, thank you, bro.
Thank you. And we didn't make you fall in love with the sport. You always had that sport in you. You always had that love in you. You always did. You just need a little flame to ignite it. And that's what the Give and Go boys are here to do. Dude, we're seducers of the sport.
That should be our motto.
So no sleep for the next few weeks, says McDole77.
Oh, no, dude. No sleep. I don't know what's going to happen. Honestly, you're going to see me and Reynoso devolve into madness over the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned. Go live with us every single day. Let's have some fun, y'all.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this stream. We're going to keep it short today since it was just one game, but we'll be back tomorrow with a reaction to all 3 Euros games. Football has arrived. International football is back, and the Euros are here. Thank you so much for watching. Give us a like on the way out. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.